Don't let anything keep you from discovering the half of the workforce who are stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time to tear the paper ceiling and see the stars beyond it. Find out how you can make stars part of your talent strategy at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Pass the sticks to the Nebraska Esports Squad as they take you on a journey through the wonderful world of video games. Right here on Big Red Esports on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Well, it's a new year, new us. School year's beginning.
I don't know if it's a new year.
It's a new school year. That's what I was getting at. But either way,
We can't do that till January.
this is Big Red Esports. I'm Jaden. I'm the Call of Duty game manager.
I'm Lexi. I'm the social media manager.
And then I'm Sam. I'm production manager
Z,
in Overwatch.
Z is out today, so it's just going to be us three plus Rico.
Hi, I'm here.
The squeak was the best part of his.
Yeah.
The mics squeak anytime you move them, and it's slightly annoying, but it's fine.
Yeah, it works out.
WD-40 moment.
So we don't have a ton of news to talk about,
Yeah,
but
it's been a very quiet week, and I like in general in esports, like
Yeah.
nothing's really happening. But that's probably just because all the college students are coming back to school and everything. And
yeah. So the one thing I do have to talk about is Treyarch, longtime game like developed leader, Dave Vonderhaar has stepped away from Treyarch after 18 years and 8 Call of Duty games.
Wow.
He led the entire Black Ops series. He led Call of Duty 3 and World at War. He was there for pretty much the entirety of Call of Duty's lifespan. And he finally said, I want to do something else in the game industry. Tough blow. I'm going to be honest. He's the last major dev, at least that we know of by name, to have been on any project from like the glory days of Call of Duty, quote unquote, right? Like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, all of that was him. And now he's gone. So it's like, well, now what are we looking at for the next game, right? Then again, Cold War had some rough spots, but that wasn't entirely on him, right? But still, it was an interesting moment for me because I was like, man, I didn't picture that happening. You know, it's a sidewinder because now what COD 2024 is going to be something that we don't know because everything has been Vonderhaar. So
Did he say what he wants to do differently in the gaming industry, or was he just kind of like vague and like, I'm just stepping down because I'm...
yeah, he just said, I'm stepping down. I want to pursue other
It's
opportunities.
weird that he would step down right before
Mm-hmm.
they launched their zombies part of
yeah,
Modern Warfare 3.
but he didn't even, he doesn't control those. So he just does
Okay.
game lead for the Treyarch titles.
Okay.
So that'd be like, Blundell doesn't work there anymore, but he was the zombies lead.
Okay.
That would be like a separate department from. So Treyarch is weird. I know a little bit of their architecture just because of how transparent they were in the old days. But they have like a zombies team, and that zombies team, ever since they started doing zombies in World War II, so it was outside of Treyarch games exclusively, and they started working on the other titles. That zombies team became somewhat independent, but also they were kind of directed by whoever was the lead developer for that game. So like if it's a Treyarch game, Blundell would listen to Vonderhaar, or if it was Vanguard, they would listen to Sledgehammer. So this new game has zombies, but it's interesting. I'm going to kind of go down the rabbit hole here.
Go ahead.
So Modern Warfare 2, one of the only decent additions of Modern Warfare 2 was DMZ. It was an extraction based. It has its own like kind of small community of players that play it. It's extraction based. It's not a battle royale per se. Team based, PvP, PvE at the same time, and it's nice, right? It's fun. It's different. But now the next game won't have DMZ as far as we know, and instead has a zombies mode, like Modern Warfare Zombies, I think is what they're calling it. And it has right now, from what we've been told by people that play tested it and stuff like that, it has no PvP, which is good for a zombies mode. I don't want PvP in a zombies mode, right? I don't want to be training and get shot by a sniper halfway across the map. But it's going to be on the Warzone map in a DMZ style, and it's going to be in acts. So if you're doing a story version of it,
Open world zombies.
No round based, but we do know round based is coming in 2024 with the next Treyarch game, and I'm okay with that, right?
That's
But
weird.
it's an interesting development because it's like a mix of Cold War's Outbreak and DMZ. So it'll have missions and stuff you can do and like assign to your character before you launch in. They put you on a 60-minute timer to complete Act 1. And basically, if you're completing acts, it'll give you 60 minutes to complete each one. But you have to extract. If you're extracting, you only have 60 minutes to play on one run, which immediately neglects most of the zombies community.
So is this like all on the same map? Like you're on the same map, but you're just doing different acts, or is it like each act is on a different map?
So Act 1,
Probably sub maps of Verdansk or
no.
whatever the
So
Warzone map is.
So whatever the Warzone map is, it's going to be 6-player teams. So you have a squad of 6 people instead of 4. There's going to be 24 people max spread out across the map on the outside, and it's going to slowly shrink in like the circle will still be there, and it'll push you toward the middle.
But no PvP.
But no PvP.
Yeah, that's really...
The enemies increase in difficulty. So like mimics and stuff start spawning in as you get closer to the middle. And then
So then it becomes a 24-player
24-player co-op zombies.
Okay, I can get
Which
behind
is
that.
It's kind of cool, but I'm a little worried about it because of how the story track goes and the
I feel like
stuff.
you could troll people pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
Like
I
if
mean,
your squad drops in and drop in and you just train every zombie that you guys get and you just take them all to another squad, then you just like throw 30 zombies just
You kite them towards them.
right, and you just pull right behind them, walk in a door.
You just play.
They think they're in defense position, and then suddenly they're just getting swarmed.
Yeah, I think it.
So
well, it could be trolly like that.
Yeah,
it could definitely be really cool. Like Last Stand, you imagine like Last Circle, 24 people. I mean, my computer's gonna explode, right?
The only thing I could see is people just getting kind of sick and tired of it because it sounds kind of repetitive.
It sounds like Overwatch Invasion.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking too. Like, is it different, anyways? But
yeah, that's the one concern I have too is replayability because what's wild is it's more various than a normal zombies map like Keynote or Toten, but I could play Keynote or Toten for 20 hours straight, right? But with this, with the way that it's set up, I'm not sure that I can until I play it.
Yeah.
And supposedly there's going to be like a out of game track for like upgrades and stuff like that. So then you go back in as like a stronger operator or whatever, which I could see working out like a progression system. And there's perks. We know there's perks, colas and mystery box and pack-a-punch are going to be in it. So it could be interesting. I think it could be cool. But
it kind of reminds me of this one game. It's either like Dark and Darker or like it was the one where it was like in beta, like a closed or open beta for like a little while earlier this year, and it was basically like teams would like drop in. It's like a medieval kind of battle royale, not really though, and you're like it's PvE and PvP.
Yeah.
And the only way that you can keep your gear is if you exit a portal. And then if you don't, then you lose all your gear and then you have to restart and everything. So that's kind of what it's sounding just a little bit like with the upgrades and everything. Is it like you can upgrade it, but not to where you have to escape to upgrade?
Yes, kind of. So the way that it is being shown to us is it's extraction based in the sense that if you extract like Outbreak was in Cold War, you get extra upgrades. You still like if you die, you still get your progression. You still get, whatever weapon unlocks, gear unlocks that you would get from those level ups. But you supposedly get boosts or whatever, however that'll work. If you extract, you get better boosts, essentially.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see, because what we know about MW3 in general is all the perks are gear based. So like sleight of hand will be a gloves perk. Dead silence will be like a boots perk.
Wait,
So-
like in the normal game, or
in the
just
normal game.
Oh,
So Modern Warfare multiplayer is going to be able to have, I believe, 4 perks, because you're going to have probably, I don't know about a helmet, but I know you have boots, chest, and gloves. So that would be dead silence, flak jacket, and sleight of hand, right? Like ninja perk is coming back, which is dead silence, and that's confirmed. So most of the competitive community at that point was in Rejoice, and red dots are coming back on the map. All of the stuff that got taken away in the last game is getting put back. So it's going to be nice. I think.
backtrack moment.
I know. Well, slide canceling is coming back. Reload canceling is coming back.
Yeah,
They're adding
they're-
grenade canceling. Like every animation can be canceled, and they're adding a mechanic called tack stance, where it seems like it's going to be like a gun attachment, where you basically hold the gun sideways like this. So it's like a middle between hip fire and ADS. So it's like middle ground, and then you can use tack stance to shoot while sliding and other movement things. That would be like high speed. So that basically makes it to where now it's going to be more movement based, which fits a Sledgehammer game in general for the past 10 years since Advanced Warfare. But it'll be interesting to see how that goes with a third aim option that we don't usually get. And yeah, it seems like we're moving away from the slow stuff.
Yeah,
of
bring me
last
back.
year.
Bring me back to the fast stuff.
Bring me back to
I want Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3 days back.
dude. I've been playing Black Ops 3 so much.
Black Ops 3 was just the best game.
Yes.
And I think it's hilarious to watch like Twitter now versus then, because Twitter then was like, God, this game sucks. It's so horrible. And now everyone's like, please, can we go back?
How far
we
we've
made a
fallen.
mistake.
But yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of the pros are going back to Black Ops 3 and playing a bunch of 2v2s, 3v3s,
Yeah,
4v4.
I'm kind of
chows.
hoping that with that means we'll get a
really
wall
good
runny,
movement.
Titanfall-esque game in 24, especially with it being a Treyarch game.
Yeah, well, that
So-
game, I don't know if we're gonna see any changes on that game.
Oh, not like remake Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Oh, on 24.
Yeah, on 24. Like I'm not sure, because that game's been in development now for 2-3 years.
I don't know. We've been talking about Black Ops 3 for how long?
That's true, but I mean, this game has been in development since Cold War launched. Like they started on the next game then, because they basically how it works with every development studio. They have a seasonal team for each season, and if it's more than 4, then they, whoever did season 1 does season 5, season 6 is season 2 team, whatever. But they have like a core studio team that begins working on the next game with, engine upgrades, storylines, stuff like that. That they begin that, and since they've been doing that for that long, I mean, when was Cold War? 2020. I think that was 2020.
2020.
So 3 years now, and then they get another year. That'll be a 4-year development game, which is
Better
the
be good.
longest a COD game's ever had.
Better be good.
It's gotta. I mean, it's a saving grace.
All I want is split screen multiplayer back.
Oh my god,
That's all I want.
I need it.
Me and my wife used to play Black Ops 3 all the time, and she was actually getting pretty good. And then the next Call of Duties came out, and they were like, no more split screen. And I hate it.
I think the last one was Infinite Warfare that had that. I remember playing.
Was
split
that
screen.
with the where you could choose different characters?
No, that was Black Ops 4.
Was that for?
Black Ops 4 had the specialists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
specialist. That's the word I was looking for.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
it was a weird character select. And then Black Ops 3 you selected in the menu rather than in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Black Ops 4 was the last one that we played.
really.
Yeah.
Wow. That was a good.
That was
back,
I like
a really
low
good game.
key.
I
That
didn't
was a
mind it. I
really
didn't
good game,
like-
and I really liked the specialists.
Yeah.
There was
I-
always like one that was like way OP, which I mean that happens with any game that has
Sure.
like specialists. but super fun.
I like that game. I just didn't like the heal thing.
Oh, the stim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that the stim was like a required part of everyone's kit all the time.
Yeah, but in terms of everything else, it was kind of the perfect medium between the Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, IW, and Boots on the Ground. It was kind of perfect because it had the great movement, it had wall running, it had
Black Ops 4 didn't wall run.
Yeah, it did.
It did.
What?
Mhm.
Yes.
No, Black Ops 3 had wall run.
Black Ops 4
Black
had
Ops
wall
4
running.
had wall run, dude.
With the special, yeah, you could wall run. Because there's a map on there where there's like rocks that are like floating, and you can jump from each rock to get to the other side.
I thought that was Black Ops. That map's Black Ops 3 with the floaty rocks.
You sure?
And it's snowy.
Not snowy.
No,
snowy?
yeah,
It's
there's
like
one-
jungle.
They did,
Yeah.
they did a lot of floaty rocks.
Yeah,
They
it's like a
did a lot
jungle.
of floating
Because I know
rocks.
which one you're talking about. Not that one. There's one with jungle. It's like a jungle theme,
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
and there's like a bunker.
Yeah. Remember? Because it had the
Jungle with
bridge
the
and
bunker
then
with the 3 trees in the back.
no, with the water through the middle.
yes.
Man, they just recycle
Though they do.
maps.
Oh, yeah.
They
and
do.
then call it new.
Because it had they had
There's like two different. There was like a bunker, and then there was like a
like
giant
ruins area.
yeah ruins area, like a giant open area where like if you ran through, it was like no man's land, where if you ran through there, like you were going to die. And
you had
then
to
there was
take
like
water.
there was like a window on like a second level of like a small
I'm
rock
remembering
building.
that map now. Is that there was wall running?
There was.
Yeah. There was wall running in that game.
I'm gonna have to look up the map just to show you.
Yeah.
I think I know which one we're talking about now.
because it had the
It
wood
had, like-
bridge with the water that you
Oh,
had
yeah.
to like
And
basically
then
take the water. to
There
get
was
anywhere.
those rocks that were God spot that like if you just
Yeah.
got up the top of it, you could
Mhm.
just sit there and do whatever you wanted all the time.
Yeah.
And no one could ever stop you.
Yeah.
Until hardpoint rotated right behind you, and then you would just get rolled.
Well, yeah, they get gifted spawns and
Fun stuff.
yeah. I mean, I miss that.
I would always
I
just
miss
play
it.
Nomad and put up my sticky mines, and then call in the dog, and then it was just AFK play.
The one operator from Black Ops 3 that I hated the most was the self-res. I think that was Nomad, right? Where you could-
Nomad, hijack.
yeah.
Mhm.
Was it? Yeah, hijack.
Yeah.
I don't think it was hijack. It
Now we're
was-
gonna have to look all this up. There's been so many different ones.
Oh, it was something.
Rejack.
Rejack. Yeah,
I was close.
Rejack.
We were close.
That's a weird
Yeah.
name. Sorry.
Rejack.
They
'cause-
just I feel like they just threw things at a wall and they were like that one.
yeah.
You would go down and you would like die into a cloud of smoke, and you could. But I think the
You could
best part
wait.
was you could wait,
Yeah.
and either you could use it or not, and it's still what the smoke was still there because
Yeah.
it would let the enemies know like, hey, they can revive
Mhm.
themselves if they want, and then it's also like give you a little cover so you're not just cannon fodder.
Yeah.
But you could just like leave the smoke there,
You're just like, "Ah,
die,
I
and
don't wanna
then
do
use it the next time if it was a useful smoke.
Yeah. It was I mean, I did 2v2s with some of the cut guys yesterday.
I don't know. The Rippers were the most annoying people because they like,
The blades.
yeah, they were sweaty.
Oh my
Ripper was
God.
always
Always.
sweaty.
Yeah, that kinetic armor was another one that
Yeah.
I forgot about.
That was just. It
Ugh.
felt like active camo and kinetic armor were just staples of
yeah,
pro play
they were.
back in 2015.
Tempest was another one.
Tempest always got banned though.
That's true. Glitch was a good one.
Tracer recall.
Oh my
God. In a
It
Call of
really
Duty
is.
game.
Oh my god.
It really was like that was about what it was actually. Tempest got so much better in BO4 though.
Pure Fire, I think, just was always one of the most fun to play.
Heat Wave was another one. That operator was just busted.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
oh Heat
Well,
Wave.
he was the last.
Yeah,
Was he the last? Or
he was the last unlock. Yeah,
I think he was the last
like
unlock.
55.
Yeah.
Back when it was not 50 or whatever they have now for.
He was.
Just threw a number in there.
Yeah, exactly.
He was the goat.
He really was. I mean, Heat Wave was so busted. It still is. I went back and played it, and I
Did
got
you?
Heat Waved, and I about quit.
Yeah, that brings back all the memories. You're like, no,
I,
no.
still
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I still have PTSD from I don't even remember what they were. Just the little balls that would just roll around the map. Some
The
of
rats.
Oh, the rats.
and just anytime, and your character would say something, and and I'm just like, I would just stop moving because I'm like, I can't. Like
Yeah,
this
you're not
isn't
gonna
gonna
win.
work. So I just stop moving. I'm like, just get me. I don't
Yeah,
care.
they're like the size of an exercise ball, and they are like robot bombs, and so they just
Are they
roll around the
rats?
map, and whenever they see you, they just go straight at you and blow up.
But they're
And
so
it's like
fast.
it's like
Okay.
someone's kill streak. It was like a 12 kill streak or something.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
high, but it was
Well, how many can you deploy at one time?
it was
It was
like
a swarm.
10,
Yeah,
15.
10 to
And then in a single
15.
time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like you
And
get
you-
12 kills and then you drop these in and it's just like, okay, cool.
And your
Now you just
character-
wait for the lobby
yeah.
to die twice again.
Say
and
something
then you
about
can do
wraps,
it.
and you're like, I'm done.
And
Yeah.
how long is that still in the game?
It's
No.
only MBO3.
Okay.
Just the
like-
one game.
They basically took
worst.
attack dogs and made them unstoppable,
Wait,
Yeah.
unkillable.
didn't Call of Duty Ghost have dogs that you can summon? Have a
Oh,
dog?
almost every game has
Okay, well,
dogs,
never mind.
but the
But-
wraps were the next level.
Ghost did have Riley, which was like a
That
main
was
part
Right,
of the
yeah,
story.
campaign,
We
yeah.
love Riley.
Mhm.
The story was
Best
dog.
Yeah.
dog.
Good boy.
Yeah,
That
they were
is-
they took
Terminal.
they
is
took the
supposed to
wraps
come
and they were
back.
just like,
No.
hey, we're gonna put these so nobody can shoot a
Actually,
dog.
Mhm.
Like that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, I can.
And they're like, also, you
I
can't shoot
always felt
these.
so conflicted when Nomad Dog would be running at me, and I'm like, well,
I don't want to die, but
I die if it gets close enough, but I really don't want to shoot it.
Mhm.
So another thing to bring up about Modern Warfare 3,
Is it just
every single MW2 2009 map is in MW3.
yeah? They're just recycling
Oh.
Faithful,
and remaking.
all 16, faithful, no doors that you have to open or close,
Mhm.
down to as close as they can get texture wise, the same.
Wow.
No location changes or anything.
Good.
You can look at like the gameplay
Modern.
trailer
Mhm.
and see clips
Era.
of different pieces of different maps, and they did say they are going to be as faithful as possible with those maps.
Just making them look better.
Yeah, just making them look like higher resolution textures
Mhm.
and geometry.
Terminal time.
I know.
Everybody
Terminal-
loves
Are
terminal.
you,
Terminal 24/7.
speaking of terminal, are you ready for the internet to like all the Facebook moms to lose their mind when this game drops because of no Russian going to be in it again?
There's no
Well,
Russian in it.
No Russian, but instead of the airport, it's a plane.
Oh my.
They're
So-
heavily yeah.
Wow.
I
But
think they're
it
going
wa-
to do something different where you're not the shooter because we've only been on Price's
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Because like in the past, you would flip between Yuri and Price and Yuri and Price.
Yeah.
And now it's just Price's team. So I'm guessing we'll probably like it'll be like in 2019 where you like follow up behind.
Yeah.
Or like you're seeing directly the aftermath. I think that's probably more likely than us actually just
Seeing it.
mowing down a crowd of
So you
individuals.
finding Yuri shot in the garage.
right,
No.
something like that.
Probably. Well, that wasn't even Yuri at the.
Because Yuri hasn't
wasn't
been a
No, that was what was his name? That was a U.S. like CIA. CIA
Oh yeah,
operator.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, because he was like a internal
Mhm.
guy.
Yuri-
Yuri
Yeah.
was another guy
Yeah.
on the elevator.
You're right.
Yuri
I knew.
wasn't in either of the games, was he?
He was in MW3. He was kind of like
no.
shoved in. What?
In these last two,
Oh,
they haven't had any of
They've
the.
not had Yuri or
Yeah, they haven't had any of the Spetsnaz group.
no.
Sad.
Well, they've not had Kamarov. They've not done any like 1-for-1 relations to Russia.
Yeah.
At all. Like they had.
I guess timing is kind of bad to,
What are we
Yeah.
scared?
Well, also, I
to make
mean,
the Russians the good guys.
Yeah. Well, even it's so crazy how like we kind of already know what's happening because it's so close to the other game.
Yeah, I like
trilogy.
that it's not just a repost.
Well,
but it's
yeah.
slightly different, but
It's like a newer take on
then
actual
again,
Modern
it's
Warfare.
just slightly different. So
It's kind of just the different perspectives of like a decade apart of Modern Warfare as a concept, not as like the game itself. Because in this one, it's way more about the internal workings of the American government,
Mhm.
right? With Shepard covering up the fact that Makarov stole missiles from him and not like going, hey, guys, I made a oopsie.
Made an
My
oopsie, they
my
stole
illegal
missiles.
government shadow government group that I have, they failed to transport missiles. Oops.
Aren't they supposed to come back or something?
Or
Or was that just for the?
Shadow Company?
Yeah,
Yeah, Graves is alive. He wasn't in the tank. It was remote control.
so you're telling me I spent like 2 hours
Yeah.
Yes.
on veteran trying to kill that tank?
For nothing.
Yeah,
just
pretty
for
much.
do nothing.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome. I hope
Yeah.
everybody has that exact same reaction.
Oh, they're gonna hate
Dude, that
him.
tank fight was so long.
I know.
Because he would just like appear and then he would just and then you would like run to the other side of the map and dude would just like shoot one rocket and it would just direct hit you and you're like,
Like, how does
Great.
that even happen?
Great. Went right through all the windows. How'd you manage that?
Dude has impeccable aim.
Well, and the
I guess
enemy
that's why he owns his own military company.
makes sense.
All right,
But-
we have to get to a break,
No.
and the Royals are taking over at 12:30 on the old brick and mortar radio, but you can still listen to Big Red Esports on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or on the 93.7 The Ticket app. But we will be right back.
You're listening to Big Red Esports on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nutrition Authority invites you to save 35 to 75% off at our back-to-school blowout. We're taking our better-than-internet prices and cutting them even deeper, bringing you the biggest sale of the season. 13th through 19th, back-to-school blowout is on at Nutrition Authority. For location information, check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1, what's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2, join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving. Go cardio crazy in our clean and spacious clubs, or get down with some dumbbells and strength equipment. Step 3, bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month. It's glow time. See Club for details.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
Gilbert could be at every down tight end. He looks the part. I mean, I had a kind of chance to talk to him. He has, to me, transformed himself again in the offseason. I want to see him blocking and play action stuff.
Well, maybe if you do put him in the slot, you throw a quick hitch to him and, let the big guy rumble.
But I think Fedoni is just as dangerous. I think you put those two guys together, that's a dangerous tight end room. I like them together more than I like them apart.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Serve Nebraska believes that volunteers are part of what makes Nebraska great. Each year, the Step Forward Awards honors volunteers from across the state who serve their communities in outstanding ways. We hope you'll join us this year at the Step Forward Awards luncheon on October 27th in Omaha. Help us thank volunteers with a celebration to remember. To register, visit serve.nebraska.gov and click Register Now. We hope to see you there. Paid for by Serve Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of their family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. This Friday and Saturday, enjoy a 2-day sale on USDA Choice Bacon Wrapped Sirloins for just $3.99 per 8-ounce cut. A 5-pound box of snow crab clusters for just $49.99. And when you buy 2 1.75 liters of Captain Morgan spiced rum, you can get it for just $19.99. Stop by for the 2-day sale this Friday and Saturday at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
This is Big Red Esports on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Brian, Midwest Bank.
Hi, Brian.
It's not Brian with Midwest Bank. Get out of here, Brian.
Love our banks.
We do love banks. Okay, you guys are back.
Okay. So we're back. Talked a lot of Call of Duty. A lot of it.
Yeah, a lot.
As you can tell, Lexi was rather enthused.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't spacing out for more than half of it.
Man.
That's how I felt about the Pokemon talk, because I never got into Pokemon. We talked
Mhm.
about Pokemon for like an hour and 15 minutes. So I was in there like, yeah, guys,
It's
we
just 'cause I
definitely
don't-
eat them. Like, I had no major.
It's a serious conversation, and it needed to be talked about.
It did.
I had no major.
Everybody in the
additions.
Pokemon, everyone in the Pokemon universe is a vegan. That's what it is.
Yeah, well,
Apparently.
I don't know.
It's okay.
With how often they want to fight me, I feel like they can't all agree on anything.
Well, I mean, do we even know if they taste good? Is the question. Do the Pokemon meat even taste good? We don't know.
I don't know. There's
I mean,
a
execute
lot
is just
of
eggs, and eggs are delicious.
a
So.
lot of meat tastes
But just-
good. So
I'm
I
sure
mean,
there's some. I'm sure there's some meat that doesn't taste very good out in the world.
I don't know. Like we've eaten like crocodiles and things like that you wouldn't
Yeah.
normally think of eating.
That's pretty good, actually.
Right,
Yeah.
like, and that's pretty solid. So
well,
But I'm saying there's like also you can eat like rattlesnakes and everything.
that's
and
good.
You've had
I feel like maybe
Yeah.
unless it was like
You can
monkey
eat it.
brain consistency, maybe I
People
wouldn't be
eat monkey
down.
brains.
I know, but people do it. So like
You can
someone
eat-
out there,
I'm pretty sure you
would
can
have to be
eat
down.
just about everything.
Look, you get some of
What's
that.
that one? There's like a.
You can eat anything, just whether or not your body can handle
Okay,
it.
anything that's like not toxic.
What's that? There was like a billboard for a festival that happens every year.
testicle
festival.
Yes. I didn't know if you
Yeah.
could say testicle on it.
No, you
so I
can.
did- Okay.
They
Cool.
they run commercials on here sometimes,
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
and they brought in some of them last year,
Mm.
and
Did
I
you
had
try
it for the
them?
first time.
Was it good?
It's not bad, but I know what it is.
What's the consistency
That's
like?
what it
Is
is.
it like
They
chewy?
brought it. They were like chicken nuggets,
Oh.
Okay.
but they had like a different taste, but it wasn't bad. But again, I knew what it was, so my brain was like, "Hey, don't."
Mm-hmm. Let's
Yeah,
not.
that's an
So like
odd-
I tried one, and I was like, "I'm done. I'm good now." But they were just in here just chowing down, and I was like, "I can't. I just
mean,
can't."
I guess it's kind of the thing to where, like, if you go hunting, you're supposed to use all of the animal and
Yeah.
not just, or else it's not like ethical. So, like, it's kind of the same thing. Like, you got to use all of the animal.
Yeah.
Also, who tried it first? That's my question.
that brings you back to the milk thing.
The milk?
Who tried?
Who
cow
was the
milk
first
Oh,
person?
who tried
Yeah.
milking a cow?
And that is a great question.
Well, they probably saw
Because
baby cows.
they probably like know, like they probably were like, hey, that's what human babies do, so we could probably also, right?
But the
well,
thing
they
is,
also
like,
see baby cows doing that.
Right,
well,
but
this is
then
like
they have
all
to like
mammals do that.
But
But
then they
like,
process the crap out of it to like add like watering it down, so it wasn't just like cream
Mhm.
and all that. So
Well, they
like,
have to pasteurize it because unpasteurized milk is illegal.
so who thought about that? Who was just like,
I'm sure it was just like we're humans. We are smarter than animals. We need food to survive. We're gonna milk them.
has anybody looked at a cat and was just like, I wonder how that would
No.
taste with my cereal?
No. Well, that's
The
my
cat?
thing. Is like,
Cats are mammals.
would you drink ostrich milk? Is the question.
oh, the cat milk? I thought you
Yeah.
meant just the cat
No, just
with your
no.
cereal. And
Yeah,
I was like,
no.
this is such an out of pocket.
no, like
What
cat
is
milk,
happening?
or like it'd be a lot harder, but like elephant milk, like
Well, same with ostrich. Like,
yeah.
Mm.
I don't know.
I mean,
So I'm sure somebody's
so,
tried. I'm sure
oh,
somebody's tried.
100%. Are you kidding me? Oh, somebody has tried everything.
Yeah.
Just like somebody has to have eaten a poisonous plant to know that it's poisonous, who died,
Yeah.
and to decide
So
that plant.
It's like funny, but like very sad.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like,
Yeah.
how did you discover that this was poisonous? Well,
Gregory,
my friend Greg, was just like, this looks good, and took a bite, and
real
then
excited about
and then he turned purple and died. So we were like, hey, don't eat that. And now nobody's eating it.
I wonder if back then too that would mean that like if someone had an allergy to something and they tried it first,
people were like, "Don't
and
eat
they were
peanuts."
Like, they were like, "Never touch the peanut. You will die."
Well, you
will
think about
die instantly.
a fugu fish, like, or
Yeah.
what? Like,
Yeah, how do you find the one spot?
they found out that it is poisonous, but then at the same time, somebody kept trying, and was just like, "I'm gonna find out a way to eat this thing."
Oh, what was it? Not sea urchin, but blowfish. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Blowfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm gonna find a way to eat this.
Mhm.
You're not gonna stop me.
Mm-mm.
But they definitely didn't try it themselves. They kept giving it to other people. And they're like, hey, try this. And they tried it, and then they died. And they're like, okay, gotta cut it a different way.
Next try.
Yep.
Next time.
Right back.
I don't know. Food is weird.
Yeah.
It's a great conversation.
Yeah.
Anyway, after our
Yeah. That'll
after
start
our
with a
weird
Pokemon.
tangent.
Yeah.
Pokemon just keeps bringing up all these food talks.
It really does.
Mhm.
If you ever want to talk about food, just talk about Pokemon first.
Okay.
Right? Is that a
Yeah,
thing?
that's a great.
okay, well, does like I swear some of the games have food in them, right? Like they have candy and stuff, don't they? Am I just
What do you mean?
imagining that? Like, don't some of the Pokemon games like have like candy and food in them?
Yeah, but you give it
to the Pokemon.
to the Pokemon.
Yeah.
We're fattening them up. Got to make them.
Gotta make 'em sweet.
thick, sweet.
Yeah. Can't eat a thin Pikachu. What, are
Yeah.
you crazy?
There's no meat on there.
I don't know. Pikachu's like a mouse.
Are we mass
And just,
producing?
People eat mice.
I guess.
Yeah, people eat mice.
People eat rats. Yeah.
Oh.
A New York rat would be nice and plumpy.
That's a four-course meal.
Yeah, that's a meal right there. Get a little pizza mixed in there.
Well, wait, where are they? Where did they just? Was it New York that they just started their rat campaign?
Yes, they did. They started a whole campaign about like we're fighting against the rats. We're doing a
Yeah,
campaign
they're
against the rats.
starting a
And they're
war
fighting
against the
Yeah,
rats.
they're fighting against.
What are we like on the? Are we talking on like the city
On the
level?
street?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the city, the city of
declared war.
New York was like, hey, we're
We're
gonna
band together.
Rats need food and shelter, so we're gonna start getting rid of their shelter and start getting rid of food.
So
on
they're
the
not gonna leave like
streets.
trash and everything on
Yeah.
the street just to like help combat like the rat problem.
And
which is
hopefully
so
the rats will go away. And then like the
Well-
news interviews, like in the little clip I saw,
Mhm.
were hilarious because everyone's like, "I saw a rat. Thing was like little big."
Yes.
You just
At
walk
this
down the
point-
street, they're all that big, and they're all like sizes of small dogs, and I'm like,
Mhm.
that would be terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like Australia and their battle against rabbits and
Spiders.
emus.
Oh, I was say spiders.
The war against emus.
Did you know that
That's-
Australia legitimately had a
Yeah.
war against emus and lost?
Yep.
Yeah, they lost.
Imagine losing.
Was it Venezuela that had one against goats and they used helicopters?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think it was. It might have been sheep. I can't remember, but
Something
either way,
that's like not
Yeah.
that scary.
yeah, it's something not scary, but just reproduces really fast. So they used like certain like
Drop
female
them.
goats to draw out everything else
And
into an
them.
open and flew a helicopter over and gunned them down Vietnam style. Like,
Chopper gunner.
yeah.
Somebody got a kill streak.
Boys calling it in.
Take that, Goat Simulator.
That's a good game.
It is.
Oh goodness!
Does
It's
that
like
make
the
the female go to like a decoy grenade?
or like the monkey with the symbols for zombies.
Yeah. We all
Yeah.
just come charging at it.
Yeah, for some reason they were all like, "Hey, you know what's good?"
What's
And
up, homegirl?
then- Just
Happens to the best of us. I don't know. It's like the wild hogs in Texas,
yeah. Well,
which it's like all season hunting on wild hogs in Texas, and they take you in helicopters, and they're like, you have your gun, and they're like, okay, have fun.
Yeah, and then here in Nebraska we got like the weather.
Yep,
that's what we're fighting.
well, we can't really.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
yesterday it's like 65, and then today it's like 104.
Mhm.
Yeah, highs
We're in a-
over 100.
We're in a
How-
heat advisory.
how does
and
that
air
work?
quality Advisory.
Science.
Well, it's August.
Literally science.
We were talking about the end of times, and
Yes,
there's
yeah.
a hurricane hitting Southern California,
Like right now. Oh
like
my God.
in a couple of days,
well,
I think.
Maui had wildfire and a hurricane at the same time. So that's why they were really struggling to get it under
Mhm.
control. Canada's still going up in flames. That's why we're in an air quality alert right now.
Yeah, I think I was smelling smoke from it yesterday.
And
Yeah,
there's a
it's supposed to last
hurricane
until, like,
hitting
Sunday,
Los
tomorrow.
Angeles.
I don't know. I knew that it was
Man.
supposed to be extra bad, but I didn't realize, like I didn't know ahead of time. So then I started smelling smoke in my apartment, and I was like, something doesn't feel right.
What did I leave
here.
on?
So
Remember
I
the
went
movie
outside.
2012?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I remember.
I went San
um,
Andreas with Dwayne Johnson. That way
Oh.
he can come and
I'm
help out.
thinking
There you go.
of. I'm thinking more of the one where it's like really celebrity focused, and it's like the end of the world. Is it called the end of the world?
Oh, that's
Oh,
Or
the
it's just all
meteor thing.
celebrities. Yeah, and it happens in like a.
Don't look up.
No,
No.
No,
Is it the
I
one
know
with
what that is.
with
but-
Woody
They're all having a
Rogan
party. Yeah, Seth Rogen
and
Phil. Nope, not Phil the Freak.
what is
That's
his
YouTuber.
name?
Um,
He's in Wolf of Wall Street, but he's not the main character.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I think it's just like the end of the world. I think it's literally
Emma
called-
Watson shows up.
Yep.
They
mhm.
get to freak out because like we just got robbed by Hermione Granger.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum makes an appearance.
Have you guys never watched that movie?
Never
Well,
heard
You
there's,
would- you
this
would love it.
this
There were
seems
so
like
many-
a movie that you guys would like.
Oh, you would
there's
absolutely love
there's
it.
so many of those that came out right around 2012 because of that Mayan calendar
Mm,
thing.
mhm, Yeah.
I think that's why there was so much fun music then too, because we were all like, maybe the world's ending.
Mhm.
Gotta go out with a bang. Now it's like, now the world might be ending.
Yep. And then
Oh,
well. All right.
Tomorrowland is going
Aliens are
crazy
real.
with
Who
it.
cares?
Yeah.
This is the
They're gonna
end.
help me pay taxes.
Literally.
This is the end.
This is the okay.
This is the end.
I've heard of
yeah.
it. I've heard of it.
Hilarious.
You should
Never
watch
even
Sam.
heard of it.
Sam, you would love it. I think it's on like Netflix. Or
Yeah, I
like,
think you
Hulu.
can watch it.
Yeah, you can
somewhere.
find it on-
There's a
it's on a
streaming
streaming
service.
service.
Find it somewhere.
You should watch it tonight. It's really good.
Watch it.
Then we'll
I
talk
gotta work
about it.
tonight.
That's your homework for next Sunday or Saturday.
for next Saturday.
Next
I
Saturday.
don't know. I'm gonna have actual homework for next
Mm,
Saturday.
No,
Oh, that's
it's the
right.
first week. You're not getting.
They don't
Syllabus
care.
quizzes.
They actually
They
don't
don't
care.
care.
I haven't been in college.
I'm only
since 2017. I don't know.
I have
Yeah, I
no more 100 to 200 level courses, so I'm only taking 3 and 4s.
Oh,
and
oh yeah, you're gonna have homework.
They don't care.
First
Nope.
day. You
Yeah.
should. You probably already have homework. You should check.
I can't register. I
Well-
have a hold on my account, and my advisor never got back to me.
Well, then you're in a whole heap of trouble.
So
You're gonna show up to class and you're like, we've already had
so
five,
now
five
Monday,
tests.
yeah, Monday, I'll just go. Ooh, sorry, I registered literally an hour ago.
Oops.
Well,
be
Monday's the
like
first day of classes.
However, Yacht has been good. Yacht's been keeping me up to date, even though I'm not registered. So
No, that's good.
that'll be good. I mean, it'll also. It's a long class.
It is. Yeah. You'll
Yeah.
probably do more than I have done in that class, but that's just because you're a videographer.
Maybe.
You will.
Maybe.
You will.
There's like 8 of us.
Yeah, and they were still busy all the time. I think there was more last semester, and they were still busy all the time.
Interesting.
Have fun.
We'll find out.
I'm so glad I'm not in college.
I'm
anymore.
just like
me too.
I'm just hoping that I can find someone else that's like really down to edit, so that way I can just do the first part and they can do just the
Yeah, but
second
usually
part.
you split it up a little bit.
I know, like I'm cool with doing some.
Mhm.
I don't know why, but editing drives me insane. I
Mm.
lose my mind like 20 minutes in.
Why?
I don't know. It makes me crazy. I was crazy once.
Don't.
Yeah, put me in a room.
A rubber room.
Rubber room with rats.
And rats make me crazy.
Crazy.
New York rats make me crazy.
He did this yesterday. Last week. It drove Z crazy.
No, I bet.
Crazy. I was crazy once. I don't know if you noticed, but throughout the rest of that show, if you go back and watch, I kept saying crazy.
Yep.
I would find ways to work crazy into everything.
Every
I
time.
wouldn't finish it with the whole thing, but I would just try to drop it in and see if anyone was noticing. And so
I
there's
looked
a
at you every
lot of
time,
crazies.
and Z would just stop talking and look at you, and then keep going.
Yeah, there was a lot of crazies.
Crazy. That's
That was crazy ones.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Throw 'em off.
Wild. I was wild once.
No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
I can
Not
figure
yet.
something out fast.
Yeah.
I'll work
tell.
on the fly.
All right, we should take another break.
All right.
Another
Agree.
break
We've been talking for too long about
about
Being
crazy
crazy.
people.
about Pokemon milk.
All right, we'll be right back on Big Red Esports.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest, quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Ready to upgrade your combine with new technology to make your harvest more efficient, meaning more money in your pocket? The team at Landmark Implement is here to help find the right combine for harvest. Plus, when you purchase a pre-owned combine from Landmark, you are backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network, along with mobile techs and parts drop-off points to keep you up and running, reducing downtime. View inventory online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Nutrition Authority invites you to save 35 to 75% off at our back-to-school blowout. We're taking our better-than-internet prices and cutting them even deeper, bringing you the biggest sale of the season. Monday, August 14th through 19th, the back-to-school blowout is on at Nutrition Authority. For location information, check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to novotnynutritionandwellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
It's not often a man wakes up and says, I feel the best I have in years. We hear this all the time at Limitless Mail, and it can happen to you when you go to Limitless Mail and get a blood test to see what your body is missing. That's how simple it is. Schedule a free consult with Limitless Mail. Discuss your symptoms. Do the blood test. If your lab results say you're low in testosterone, we can fix that. Age is just a number. You can feel your best again. Just ask Limitless Mail.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
America's been around since 1776. That's nothing. America's still just learning how to party. The Irish? The Irish have been doing it for thousands of years. Party the Irish way at McKinney's Irish Pub in the Haymarket. They've got your favorite Irish beers on tap, along with all the local and domestics. Plus great house cocktails, a huge selection of Irish whiskey, and the best Irish pub food in town. See the full menu and list of specials online at mckinneyspub.com, or just head down there. McKinney's Irish Pub at 7th and P in the Haymarket.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. It doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
The sweet relief of air conditioning after a hot day in the summer sun. For only $2.88 a day, LES helps power life's special moments and your comfort. Learn more at les.com/value.
This is Big Red Esports on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back, running out the first hour. Just having a good old time in here talking, having some good laughs.
Should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah, sure. I'm Jaden. I'm the Call of Duty game manager.
I'm Lexi. I'm the social media manager.
And then I'm Sam. I'm production manager and Overwatch manager as well.
I'm Rico. I'm here to slide buttons and
Slide buttons or push buttons?
slide sliders and push buttons.
Yeah.
And twist knobs.
I don't even know what I'm doing apparently.
Oh. Oops.
And
It's okay. I don't either. It's
I'm
okay.
sliding buttons. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Hey, did you hear about the FEMA thing? Do you guys know about this yet?
What about FEMA in Maui?
No, they're running a nationwide emergency service test on
yeah.
October 3rd or something.
No, but cool.
Okay.
Don't wear headphones during that time.
I have to probably.
Yeah.
Well,
October 3rd.
I think it's
What's that, a
October
Sunday?
something. They
Yeah.
just decided on the date, and then they have a backup date like 2 weeks later in case
Oh.
there actually is a
Like
weather
a-
emergency.
In case it doesn't happen. Okay. You said October or September?
I thought it was October.
October
October.
3rd. It's a Tuesday. I will be wearing headphones.
Well,
so
it'll only be like a text thing.
Yeah, they're also doing the national one on your text, and then
Yeah.
I think they're also doing it on because they have to have
yeah, we have it.
the box. Well, they
Oh.
don't have to, but you'd opt in because why wouldn't you opt in?
Well,
No, you have to.
you have to.
You have to.
I thought it was an option to opt in or not, and you
No.
just didn't get federal money if you didn't opt in.
Nah, you have to.
Oh,
Wow.
Ours, we have a practice one every Tuesday. Tuesday?
Hmm.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
At like, I'm trying to remember the time. So it's Tuesday at 2:25.
not to be confused with the tornado sirens that
Nope.
go off Wednesdays at 10 a.m.
That's only
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
first Wednesday of the month. Sorry.
And
I always forget. Like, I know that, and I
Yeah,
always forget.
I always forget, and then I hear it, and I'm like, "What's that eerie noise outside?" Oh yeah, that's right. It's
Do you guys
Wednesday.
remember that one meme
like,
where it
there's
was
no
like the
clouds.
siren guy?
Yeah, Siren Head.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, that just popped in my head.
Have you
You
seen
say
that?
Siren Head memes, and all I think of is all the things where people are like, it's like the end of the world or something. Like a meteor crashes into Earth, there's a giant wave, or like monsters, and people are like, what are you doing in this scenario? And I'm like, I don't know, dying. What do you
I
want me to
mean,
do?
If it were me, I wouldn't let that happen. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm built different.
Respectfully, I wouldn't get in that situation.
I'd look at the meter and be
I
like,
would
"Mm-mm,
stop the meter
you
before it
better,
even hit.
You better back up, big guy.
Did you guys ever watch that? This one guy go to all of the rainforest cafes.
Yeah.
Yes, and then he released a new one that's all the
Margaritavilles.
Do you remember the scene where like he went to the alien museum? And
I didn't see the
Because
video.
aliens are real, confirmed by the U.S.
yeah,
government.
so basically this guy went to like this alien museum. It's not like a road stop thing or whatever.
Mhm.
And this museum is claiming to be all accurate. Of course. like,
Definitely in Nevada.
yeah, 100% Nevada.
It's always
Um,
in Nevada.
And they were saying that the aliens wiped out the dinosaurs and there was a war between the aliens and the dinosaurs, and that's just what I think of like maybe when an asteroid comes, it's the aliens' wishes.
I mean, look, if I'm being honest, if there's a war and there's dinosaurs involved, I'm picking the dinosaurs.
Yeah. But
You ever seen a
I don't know. Have you
Velociraptor?
played Exoprimal?
no,
'Cause
I haven't. I
you
haven't
kinda
seen a
just slay
Velociraptor
every
because they're all
dinosaur
dead.
all the time.
Touche. T-Rexes, man,
They're
ain't
all
nothing beating that.
I
Isn't
don't
that-
know.
isn't
Just kind of like
insane?
do the Meet the Robinson move where you get into a corner and they can't reach you because their
Touche.
arms are too small.
Touche.
Isn't it insane to think about that there was a whole entire like species just completely wiped out by an asteroid?
Well, I mean, there's also been like 3 types of human people that have been wiped out.
Ice Age, baby.
Well, that's weirder
Yeah.
to me than that.
Oh. You don't usually hear about that as much as you do dinosaurs.
Well,
still to think about like all of the
Well, like the
human
Neanderthals,
iterations.
what is it, like Neanderthal?
Yeah,
something
Homo
else, and then-
habilis.
Yeah, they all were Homo something.
Sorry, I took
Well,
anthropology.
Homo sapien is like your genome name, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Neanderthals is like the what we call humans, you know.
Well, we're
no, like
no. So,
Homo sapien is what we are now.
we are Homo
Yeah.
sapien.
And there used to be Homo something,
I know, but
Homo
that's what-
something, and then Homo something.
I understand that. That's like
Yeah.
their genome name, right? That's like their species and genome name. Learn that in
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying that the more like generic term, like like lizard has a specific science name, like reptilia
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
I'm saying
yeah.
like, never mind.
Their Latin name?
Whatever. No,
Oh.
it's not. It's not. It's their scientific.
I feel like I
Anyways.
know what you're trying to say, but also I have no idea.
It's okay. It's okay.
Too scientific.
Anyways,
Anyway,
you said anthropology. I'm watching Bones right now. Rewatching it. Great show.
Bones.
Oh, Bones.
Yeah, great show.
Yo, I gotta rewatch Bones. I saw
Booth,
like
what are you
5
doing?
Seeley Booth. Who names their kid Seeley?
I don't know. His last name is Booth.
when I was on vacation. I think
Temperance Brennan.
2 nights in a row, we only watched Bones because it was the only channel on the TVs at the hotels.
Oh yeah, why do hotels just like exclusively have Bones channels?
I mean,
it's
it
not even
works.
like TNT. It is just the Bones
It's Ion.
channel.
It's Bones
It's
or
Ion.
it's Bones or it's Castle.
NCIS,
One of the two.
Oh,
Never
my
seen
God.
Castle.
BSI.
Really?
I only ever
It's
see
just-
Bones, and then I've never
It's
watched
just because
Castle.
they just rerun the shows all the time.
Because they're
Yeah.
great shows.
They're great.
The hotel I was at though had Comedy Central, and it had
Mhm.
Cartoon Network, and so I would just flip flop
Cartoon
between
Network, yeah.
South Park, and then when Adult Swim came on, you would get like Futurama and all that, and then I just go
Mhm.
back to South Park after Adult Swim passed, and
Mhm.
it was a good cycle.
You guys been watching the new season of Futurama?
No,
Really?
I stopped
They
after the last one.
Really?
They brought it back.
They brought it back, yeah. It's
I've
all
been a
great.
little busy. I watched the entire High School Musical, the series. I watched that whole most recent season in one day.
You've actually been watching it?
That show is fantastic.
No, it's not.
Is it actually?
No, it's not. I literally couldn't even finish season 1. I was cringing so hard at it.
I haven't even seen High School Musical, so
It's
it's fine.
so cringy.
Hey.
It gets better, and then it gets worse, and then it gets really good.
Well, I don't want to wait for it to get better. I just want it to be good.
Season 4 was real
Keep going.
solid. Season 2
Oh my god.
Season 2 is a little aggravating because of the drama between the two main characters.
Olivia Rodrigo
Yeah,
and
between
whatever.
and Joshua Bassett.
Yeah.
Because of their drama, they had to completely unwrite the entire story they did in season 1 because they refused to work together anymore for season 2. So
mean, it makes
the
sense.
entire goal of season 1 was to get back together, and then like the second episode of season 2, they had to like break them up.
They're like, haha, they actually hate each
Yeah,
other.
they refuse to do scenes together, so we just like can't do this anymore. And then
That checks out.
season 3 was summer camp, and then season 4 was like senior year, which Olivia was not in season 4 at all.
She wasn't?
She was in season 3, but she was not in season 4.
She's the best.
I mean, she's making millions.
I know,
music.
but like
her music.
at least a
love her
cameo.
music.
Fair enough.
I mean, if it's not required in your contract, then why
Yeah,
would you do
my
it?
contract was probably just that. That brings up a point though. I was thinking about this while I was watching it.
Mhm.
Gina is a character in the show,
Okay.
and so when that show was originally cast in season 1, that would have made her like a supporting lead.
Mhm. Is she the
But
one
now
that's, like,
she's the
competing with-
female lead. So by the end of the show, because Olivia dropped out and she stepped up.
Mhm.
So like, how does that work? Like, I assume she has to get a pay raise and all that because she
You would
jumped
assume
from
so,
supporting
but
to.
if you pay
but it's
attention
also
to the-
Hollywood.
Yeah, if you pay attention
So-
to the
SAG-AFTRA strikes right
yeah,
now.
the actor strike right now, she probably didn't.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
Plus, with Disney making all their statements of saying we're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah.
I doubt she got. I don't know. She it may have been like a little bit, like $1.
They were just
like nothing.
They were just like, "Hey, we'll put your picture in the middle of the poster
Yeah.
now."
We'll promote you on commercials.
Here's $1. Go get yourself something real nice.
I don't know, but I thought it was a good show. But I also have a lot of nostalgia for the original trilogy.
Oh, same. But like that's the thing is that nothing can live up to the original trilogy. That's what it is, and it's like
I liked it because they didn't do a movie, because they did like a mockumentary thing. It felt better
Yeah.
because they didn't just try to make High School Musical 4 and just rip all the attributes of the original.
yeah. But I would have just been fine with not even doing anything. High School
And then they
Musical
actually like
related.
make things dramatic and like it I felt like it rewrote it. it was definitely still aimed for kids.
Mhm.
I think they could have gotten away with making it like TV-14 because anyone who was really into the High School Musical movies would have been able to watch a like 14 or MA kind of show. I think that would have helped.
Yeah, 'cause it was just like too cringy, too.
Because it was the first season
Baggy.
especially was a little too aimed at kids, and I think they figured that out. Because in season 2 wasn't as good, but it brought in a lot of the like real life drama.
Okay.
It brought in like divorce and it brought in like relationship issues rather than just like my girlfriend broke up with me, I want her back. And so like, and then season 3 was, I don't know, there was some things that are like that some of the songs I would skip because they were just a little too like
Yeah, that's the thing. Is
empowery.
that like I
Because like when you hear one empowering song in the season, you're like, yeah, I can get behind that. And then you like by the fourth one, you're like, okay.
like that's the thing is where like
Good
I feel like
power, guys.
musicals can only be in movies because it just fits a little bit better with timing, pacing, and everything versus
Yeah.
like a TV show to where like
I think they should have dropped the musical aspect of it.
Yes, 100%.
I think they should have just made like an Office mockumentary.
Mhm.
And then if they wanted to take it the more dramatic route, that would have worked.
Yeah.
But trying to force songs in here or there, I don't think that works.
And it would have just been High School Musical, the show.
I think it would have worked like
Well,
in
they
season
could've
1 when
still-
he like auditions. I think that works. Just have him
Yeah.
sing a song then. But then to have like the random, highly choreographed, like they're at the bowling alley song, that just doesn't work.
Okay, so basically, like the show, the reason why it's called High School Musical, the musical, is because they're at the school. They're like basically in this present
They're
day
in
and
Salt
age.
Lake,
They're
Utah.
going to the school that they filmed High School Musical, the musical at, and they know it's a movie, and so they're putting on the musical, High School Musical, the musical at this school.
Yeah,
Since
so it's
it is
outside of the
musical.
universe. It's
Yeah.
outside of the High School Musical universe.
Yeah.
It's like as if we did a musical of High School Musical.
Yeah.
So they're going to the school knowing that this is the school that they filmed the movie at.
Yeah.
And they're doing
Like,
a
'cause it's a real
musical-
school,
And
like,
they're
it's a
doing
real high
and they're
school.
doing a musical about the fact that the movie was filmed at the school.
No, they're
No.
doing
No?
they're doing the
a
High
different
School
musical.
they're doing High School Musical.
Yes.
The musical.
As a musical for the for the
For
student
the
body because
school.
that's a thing.
Got
like,
it.
People
Okay.
do the High School Musical.
So they're putting
musical.
on a show as a musical about High School Musical, knowing that they're in the school
and
that
it's-
High School Musical was filmed
and it's
at.
more important because it's
Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Got
and
it.
Then, and then
Totally understand it.
That's why the show
Am
is
not
High School
lost
Musical
whatsoever.
the musical, and then it's a TV series. So then it's the series.
whatsoever. I totally understand what you were saying.
I know all of the Call of Duty Zombies lore in the Aether, outside of the Aether, everything. I barely understood what you said.
Perfect. And
Do you
on
wanna
that note,
take a break?
we should go to a break. You're listening to Big Red Esports and
High School
Musical.
The musical is a
not
series.
not a musical. Definitely a series about a. You know what? I'm
About a
done.
musical
All right, we'll
in
be right
high
back.
school in Utah.
Our Remington Homes has really expanded and taken off in the last 5 years.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about their exciting new division, Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier and more affordable.
The exciting thing about a Remington home is you get to choose your floor plan from predetermined floor plans. You can select your options. We give you a lot of choices. By selecting certain floor plans, they're just easier to build. And you couple that with our great lot selection in all different areas. People do not want to be married to their house payment. They want to get a nice house with nice finishes in a great area for an affordable price. And that's what Remington Homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Gray Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today, with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
If you have concerns about your drinking water, just call Bryant. If your water doesn't look right, smell right, or taste right, Bryant can help. If your water has high levels of iron, Bryant can help. If you're tired of foggy dishes and dingy clothes, Bryant can help. Whatever your home water needs are, Bryant is here with a solution to fit your needs. Be sure about your water. Just call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Keep summer green with Judson Baleen and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install them and forget them outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
This is Pass the Sticks to the Nebraska Esports Squad as they take you on a journey through the wonderful world of video games. Right here on Big Red Esports on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We begin hour 2 of the great discussion. We have hardly any news, but
I've been watching Harley Quinn.
Well, okay, thank you.
I'll just add in another TV series,
All
I
right.
guess.
Welcome into Big Red Esports. 93.7 The Ticket, ticketfm.com. We are stream only. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. That's probably what you're listening to us on. Or on the 93.7 The Ticket app. Tell all your friends. Shout out to the Royals for
Every single one
playing a
of
game right now, and that's why we're only on the stream. It's okay.
The Royals, they're gonna lose until we're off the air, and then
They're going to win. Yeah. They won yesterday.
I
They
did see that.
Beat the Cubs.
Are they
4-3.
actually? Are they good?
The Royals?
Are they going to be good?
No, they're bad.
No.
They're not going to make the
They're awful.
playoffs. They are very bad.
Horrid. But they beat the Cubs, and I'm
So that's
okay
what,
with
like year 7 since they've been good. Are we on our
I don't
Cubs
know.
arc where we got to wait another 100?
I don't even remember when they won the World Series. It was
2015.
2015.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've been bad
because they
since
were
then.
okay in 2016. They weren't good, but they were fine.
But then they traded everyone
and then
away.
they traded everyone except
they
for
were like-
Perez.
because
and
they
then
were like,
just
we're gonna be bad.
started
So
choking.
there
Yeah.
you go.
Well, how long has it been since Alex Gordon's retired too?
Like 3-4 years,
something like that.
not that long. But
Yeah.
Bobby Witt Jr. is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bobby Witt Jr.
Bless.
Sounds like a NASCAR driver, but it's okay.
That is true. Oh man.
Speaking of cars, Formula One.
Formula
Oh,
One.
The
yeah.
drama has been kind of crazy.
What about it?
I've not seen a lot of that.
Oh, never mind.
With
Excuse me.
Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, and Mr. Leclerc. Yeah, he's
Leclerc.
French. You got to say it funky.
You have to say it in a French way.
I don't know. Apparently,
Leclerc.
well, first off, they've been beefing since like 3 seasons ago.
Sure.
Anyways, but apparently Hamilton and his team, I think he's still on Mercedes. They basically threw their first like 3 because like the way Formula One works is everyone does like 3 laps around the track to start. So like solo on the track to get like your qualifying time to figure out which position you start in. And so they threw their first 2. That way Red Bull and Max Verstappen would think that they had the fastest time. And then the third one, they floored it. And they just killed Max Verstappen's time. So like they like lulled him into a false security. And then Max Verstappen went and like also just killed it. And so like they're like within like they're like 1 and 2 like barely.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to be like one of the better seasons based on just the qualifying laps. This is supposed to be one of the best circuits that they've seen in a while.
Shout out to drama.
I don't know. I was never really into like car racing, and then I watched the Drive to Survive thing on Netflix about Formula One, and I kind of got into it then, mostly because I learned the rules. Learning the rules helped understand and like want to watch it a little bit more, because it was like car go around the circle.
Ooh, car go fast.
Right. So now that I kind of know everything, and and you kind of get to know the main racers. They haven't done Lewis Hamilton's episode yet.
What's
I
the
don't. I think he's
one-
refusing.
What's the one movie coming out that's about like the video game?
Gran
person?
Turismo.
Gran
Yeah.
Turismo. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be weird.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the movie yet.
Yeah, I've got to see it. Well, I mean, obviously we got to see it.
Yeah.
It's not out yet.
Yeah.
So
I just want to see Twisted Metal.
What's the one that just? What's
Yeah,
the
that
movie
looks
that just
good.
came out? There's a Blue Beetle just came out.
Oh, I heard that was horrible.
I heard it's pretty good.
I heard that it's good, and I've heard that it's.
I've heard it's
bad.
the best that the DCEU has.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah, supposedly, and
well,
from what I've seen,
I
it
keep
looks pretty
forgetting
good.
that the Batman is not in that.
Yeah,
technically in that universe, and I don't understand why they're not just resetting around the Batman
The
universe,
Batman is-
because the Batman was such a fantastic movie,
Yeah.
and they just
Because I think
they're making
the
a sequel.
Batman universe is further in the future than they want to go. I think because
no,
he's
DCEU
isn't he-
is further
is it
because
further?
they have
because he's detective in
the
the
Batman,
He's
it's-
not like fist fighting.
he is
right?
in the Batman. It's year 2 of Batman.
Year 2 of Batman.
Year 2 of Batman,
Okay.
and in DCU, it's like
he's old.
He's
what?
old.
Yeah, he's like 45.
10
He's-
years in or something like that.
Okay.
Like he's an established.
Is the whole movie in that weird orange haze that I keep seeing?
the
on, like,
Batman?
the Batman.
No, it's dark.
It's a
Yeah,
lot of
it's
deep blue.
more-
Okay.
Yeah, they
I would
just
say
made it
it's
dark.
more like ashy tones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like undersaturated. Is it
Okay.
oversaturated?
Everything's really undersaturated, and
Just
then
like-
when they get to the fire scene, they were like, "Crank it."
It's like all the pictures I see is just that weird orange tone, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, is that the whole movie? Is that
Well,
what we're
that's-
doing?
That's
I'm
a lot of
excited
good
for the
shots.
Batman too, because I'm guessing it's going to be Hush, because that would go crazy.
Mhm.
Give us Hush, because he steals the face of Batman in the comics. He like steals Bruce Wayne's face and then parades as Bruce Wayne and does a bunch of horrible stuff. You know, as you do when you steal someone's
As
face.
you would.
As you would.
Right, but that also works because like the directors were talking about how the Batman 1 was going to be the Batman's movie. The Batman 2 was supposed to be more about Bruce Wayne stepping into the billionaire role, so he's not a recluse.
Mhm.
And then movie 3 will be him combining the two.
Mm.
So my guess is movie 1 we had the Riddler with the Batman, and then movie 2 will have Hush because it's tied into Bruce Wayne's arc,
Mhm.
and then movie 3 will have Court of Owls because it's a combination of both, and Court of Owls was objectively the best Batman story of all time, and
Shout out to
everyone
the
is
Court of
just
Owls.
down for Court of Owls. They've always everyone's always talking about how they want Court of Owls something.
Yeah. Well, it's always like
They gave like a
hinted.
tease
And
of
we
Court
never
of
get
Owls in
much.
Gotham. I don't know if they actually went into it. I still need to catch
Mhm.
up, but
Well, the Court of Owls has been around for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be
so
surprised.
it's like young baby Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And they're Court of Owls is doing all this stuff.
Could it
It's
be
just like,
sick?
interesting.
Imagine a fight scene between Talon and Batman on the silver screen. That would go so hard.
Yeah.
They do need to give different villains a chance instead of the same ones over
Yeah.
and over.
I really hope
they're
we
just
don't
like, hey,
do a
look,
Joker.
here's a different Joker.
I know that they did a Joker teaser and all with the him being in Arkham or whatever. If I really think that they kill the series if they do another Joker movie.
Who would it be?
Yeah.
Who would play the Joker?
If it's
whoever
Jared
the
Leto, I'm
guy
walking
was in
out.
it. No, it's some other
Was it just some
guy. and
guy.
he-
It wasn't a well-known guy.
No, and it was. I don't know how I feel about it.
What do you think of Robert Pattinson as the Batman?
I thought he was good.
He's one of the better ones.
I think he's one of the better Batman because he gets into the Batman role, and I think it also will work for the Bruce Wayne aspect because he is supposed to be like this scrawny,
yeah.
not scrawny, but he's supposed to be this kid,
Yeah.
like a broken kid,
Like a teen-
and
young
his
adult.
he works that broken kid angle very well.
I love that he kept his eye makeup on when he takes off the mask in the movie. I thought that was really good.
Mhm.
Sorry. That was
It's a
nice
good detail.
It was a very
Yeah.
good detail.
And it's just there's a lot of things in that movie that I think are overlooked. And
Oh,
then you
yeah.
watch some of the like breakdowns, and you're sitting there and you're like, wait a minute, hold on,
You're like, that did happen.
because there's like a whole bunch of lore stuff, and there's a whole bunch of like production stuff, like lighting and different. Like they'll just flash a light here, and you're like, that's because of this reason, and then you just start losing your mind.
Yeah.
Like that was my favorite thing about the end scene in in Obi-Wan with Vader. Like the whole time, like they just play with lights on Vader's face, and it's like blue when he's like forgiving Obi-Wan on his face, and then when he starts to realize, hey, I'm supposed to kill Obi-Wan, he goes back to red, and things like that. Like that's the production levels that I love.
Yeah. The symbolism is
Right.
huge.
All right.
I wish I was more into things that, like, knowing a lot more things for movies like that, where you're watching and you can catch it, as opposed to watching somebody else who's breaking it down.
I'm kind of hoping we get a Vader movie,
Oh my
and just
God.
give me a rated R Vader movie, and that would go crazy. Like let me see him in his first like 2-3 years where he's just going on a tear because he's still just beyond.
Just
he's just
pissed.
Yeah.
because Padme's dead, and he's just slicing and dicing, and let me see his full potential, his full power, rather than his like 80-year-old self and Return of the Jedi. For
I
some
wanna s-
reason, he
yeah.
just like skyrockets in age.
I
too.
want to see. I want to see the Vader that put the fear into the universe.
Right. Like I want
There has to be
Yeah.
a reason, right?
Yeah. And
Not
I
just
think-
like, oh wow, somebody told me he's really powerful. Like, no, he had to have done
Well,
something.
especially
Yeah,
when he's young.
because some
when
of the
he's in his-
comics. Go ahead, Lexi. What were you gonna say?
One at a time here.
Okay, well, I'm
My
just gonna.
delay in my headset. That's
No,
that's
you're
all.
good. You're good. I was just gonna say, especially when he's young, he's in his prime, and he's also really angry too. So it'd be, anyways.
Yeah.
Tossing people left and right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because the comics do him justice in the comics, where he's just, literally pulling Star Destroyers out of the sky and things like that, because he taught Starkiller to do it. And so like that would be such a cool scene. I also want to see that scene. So I'm kind of hoping the Vader movie, we get to see young Vader, and then we get to see a Starkiller, like his apprentice kind of thing going on. And that would be kind of sick, because I want to see on the big screen, I want to see the Force pulling the Star Destroyer back into the planet. That'd be such a cool scene.
Oh man, I went so deep into the Star Wars expanded universe before it got retconned, so I know way too much lore about Star Wars. I mean, I love Star Wars so much; it's my username for everything, right? Clone, whatever. And
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, really?
No, I
That's
didn't-
crazy.
I didn't notice
That's
that.
wild.
Best clone
Wild.
trooper now.
Yeah. Clone,
notice
yeah.
it at all.
Yeah, crazy.
What's your
So-
favorite clone?
Like in any character or anything?
Yeah, any
I
canon.
mean, the easy answer is Rex. I think Fordo is probably my favorite from the original animated from like 2003 or whatever it is.
The weird animated one.
Yeah,
It had a cooler design. I kind of liked it. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, yeah. So, I mean, Vader was so overpowered. Like he got some crystal. I forget what it was called, and literally could just have a force shield where nothing could penetrate. Like a lightsaber couldn't. Nothing could penetrate that sphere, and he was so powerful that when other Jedi tried to do it, he could break theirs. It was just unstoppable power.
Yeah, I want the
that.
crazy just do whatever he wants.
Well,
but we'll never get an R-rated Star Wars film. So
the closest we've gotten is Rogue One when he's walking down that tunnel. The door doesn't get stuck. He holds the door like barely open to play with him. That's the whole, like he just walks down, like pulls the guns and just slowly makes his way to the guy and just stops the door.
And even then, that's
a great scene,
when he's like a veteran at that point. So he's probably canonically he's 25-ish probably at the end of episode 3, 25, 30-ish.
25.
And then Luke is 30 something because he's supposed to be a Christ character. So he's like 30 something. And then, so that would make him 50, 55, 60 in the original trilogy.
Well, but there's multiple years in between each film. So he'd be like 60, 65, but also the Vader suit tortures him constantly.
Well, yeah, that's Palpatine's.
Yeah, that's Palpatine's doing.
Palpatine goes crazy.
Yeah,
that's also such a crazy thing.
Yeah, but with all of that, it's that's what kind of makes him like over age. Like you don't think about it because Revenge of the Sith to A New Hope is 20 years. So there's 20 years he's 45 in A New Hope. Then there's I think a 10-year space from A New Hope to Return of the Jedi. And that makes him 55 in Return of the Jedi. Yeah. But with all that extra thing, and he never got fully healed from Revenge of the Sith either. And he's taken on more battle scars and everything else. So he looks way older.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he looks like a decrepit, barely alive being when he takes off the mask.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'd love to see like rated R right after Revenge of the Sith, like just going on a tear.
I assume you know the theory that Palpatine killed Padme then?
Yeah, because he knows Plagueis's force healing stuff,
yeah, so
but it requires force from other people. So
to save Anakin's life after the Mustafar fight, he has to essentially kill someone. So he drains Padme's life and puts it into Anakin. So Anakin's alive, but Padme dies, and that's like the
yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah. And then he tells him that Anakin did it, so that way Anakin will forever hate himself, and that it'll just fuel his hate and rage because he's
technically he did. For him to live, she had.
But did he ask to?
Kind of.
He didn't, but still, technicalities. He's an emperor. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it's such a. There's so many fine details in Revenge of the Sith too, because like you can hear right before the mask gets put on, if you have the volume turned way up, you can hear Anakin say, "Padme, help me," as the mask goes on his face. Like it's really quiet, but you can hear it. It's just crazy stuff.
I don't even care. Actually, I don't care if the Vader film is R or whatever. It just better be Hayden. If it's not Hayden Christensen,
oh my god,
we're gonna have issues.
Yeah, problems. But also, I hope they go into like the whole going to Naboo to try to find Padme's mausoleum arc that he had in the comics, because that was huge too. Because the bodyguard, like her double, basically becomes like a rebel leader on Naboo. And tries to bait him because he goes to Naboo to try to find Padme's mausoleum, and the body, like the double, finds out that he's Anakin and tries to bait him using his, remnants of love for Padme into an ambush, and he kills all of them anyway and gets to mourn Padme.
Bro gets ambushed, still wins.
Yeah.
1v100. He's just like,
that's the type of movie we want to see.
That's what we want.
Right. Or like, I think it'd also be sick. Like I've got another scene like in my head of just like an ambush like that, and so there's just hundreds of shots coming at him, and Dog just like catches all of them, and he just like holds them, and then just throws them all back. That'd be such a sick scene.
Like
Kylo.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I love that scene. I don't know why. I just love that. Just
Kylo Ren.
stops it.
I feel like
just right in the middle.
I feel like Adam Driver got a lot of crap for that movie.
Really?
You did.
People were just like, "Oh, he's emotional."
Yeah, people were like, "Oh, he's just a little baby throwing a temper tantrum." And I'm like, "That's literally his character. It's supposed to be that."
That's
way.
also Anakin.
I'm like, that's
Yeah.
just his family.
Yeah, Anakin just knew when to close his mouth, and
Kylo used
because he was in a order where he
Yeah, but
was
it's not
supposed to
like-
be quiet.
It's not like Adam Driver did a bad job.
Yeah, that's what I
acting.
mean. That's what I mean. It's a lot of people like hated on Adam because they were like, "Oh, you didn't do a good job of this character," and
they're
it's
not
like that's
separating the
literally
character.
the character.
Yeah, they're not separating the character versus the
It was just poorly written, but also not poorly written because he's just supposed to be a whiny, complainy.
Yeah, it was
everything goes
spoiled
against me
brat.
all the time.
It's
Yeah,
just people thinking that he looks like a badass. He should act like a badass, even though he is supposed to be a whiny crybaby. Although I do, again, another scene that I love is just ridiculous. Sister Shoney's freaking out and just smashing the computers with the lightsaber.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
and then what's the elevator when he's in the elevator and the two guards are just like, "All right,
yep,
yeah."
Don't keep that in mind. Do not piss off Kylo Ren. See you later."
Yeah.
Some of the small
Yeah.
comedy elements that they added to the movies.
I really didn't hate the sequel movies that much. I did not enjoy the direction of the final one because of the idea of it just countered all of Anakin's arc.
Oh,
the
look,
entire
he's
thing.
alive.
Well, no, I mean like the entire Anakin arc was he can't save Padme, so then he goes to the dark side and then he kills Palpatine anyways. And then the third movie was just like, by the way, this whole time there was a force power that you didn't need the dark side for that heals people. Like back from literal death, not just like about to die, literal death. And then Palpatine's also alive. And so you're sitting there like, okay, cool.
Wow.
Anakin, the last like 50 years of Star Wars universe really mattered.
Ghost Anakin was just like, are you kidding me?
And then you go to episode 8 and Snoke's giant ship gets annihilated by a small Mon Calamari.
Yeah.
Like
how come no one's ever
carrier? Yeah. How comes
why didn't they do that to the Death Star?
Just put a droid in the cockpit and have it go to light speed into every ship and annihilate the entire fleet. I mean, that could have been Star Wars tactics. And although it was something that was totally there, right? It was a thought. For some reason, it was like nobody did it. We didn't need to see it because now it just feels like it invalidates a lot of like the actual space battle elements as well.
And
as
it also took away from Leia's arc too, because
Yeah.
it was like, because she was all about diplomacy, find our way around this. How can we not have a whole bunch of people die? And then as soon as she dies, they're like, let's just crash into it.
They're like, you know what a good idea would be? Just to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Let's just slam into it and see what happens, guys.
It's like, she wouldn't like this. It'd be like, well, she's dead. So
yeah.
I mean, I guess she wasn't fully dead. She was just kind of taking a space nap.
Well,
until the third of the
the last is right there.
Until the very end, so that way they could have Rey be upset about something at the start of the next movie.
Exactly.
But no, the one complaint of like this invalidates everything else is Kylo holding the bolt, like the blaster bolt. I don't see that as valid because Vader did a similar thing in Episode 5.
Yeah,
because like when they go into where he's like waiting at the dining table, like, hey, let's have dinner, you know?
Yeah, he goes, he just shoves it away.
Well, he shoves the doorway, but like,
no, yeah, Han goes to shoot him. He like blocked it, didn't he?
He just holds his hand out and it just
it just deflected off of him.
Yeah, he does a similar thing and
that's
early.
That's
but
why
he
I
didn't
think
stop it.
Sure.
I think a lot of it.
Yeah, but what's he gonna do with it if he stops it? Right, like he's just gonna deflect it so then it doesn't hit him.
A cool moment is just a cool moment in a movie.
Yeah.
There we go.
Think about it. Think about it from George Lucas's point of view, because he made Darth Vader just do that, and it was such a wave of the hand.
Yeah,
and like Kylo Ren's arc is supposed to be that he's trying really hard, but he's just not there.
Mm-hmm.
And so like to have him sitting there trying super hard and the bolt is shaking and wiggling and
it's still kind of moving.
Right. It's not done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kylo tried so hard to
Right.
be Vader, but he couldn't.
That's the same with like his lightsaber. That's why his lightsaber is all spiky and whatnot, because it's not finished.
Well, the kyber crystal's cracked.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not finished. It's not perfect.
You're
correct.
And that's supposed to be the
F49.
Fortnite.
We need to go to a break.
Okay.
You listen to Big Red Esports 93.7 The Ticket.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
If you want all the latest technologies from those big banks, but you also want that hometown feel when you walk in the front doors, choose Midwest Bank. They have top-notch technology. They make banking so easy, and they also have the friendliest staff who will take their time to get to know you and treat you like family. You get the best of both worlds when you choose Midwest Bank. I live on the go, and now I can bank on the go. With Midwest Bank, I have everything I need at my fingertips. I'm volleyball player Allie Batenhorst, and at Midwest Bank, you'll love banking here.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Bob just wanted to say thank you for a record-setting July here at Koppel. The summer sales event continues in August, and the incentives are crazy good. Check this out. We got 0.9% financing along with a $2,500 trade-in rebate on select new models. You heard right. 0.9% financing has been extended along with a trade-in rebate. Also, our GM-certified used inventory is filling up fast, so make that money-saving drive to Koppel. It's just south of the interstate, or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit.
The Lincoln Chamber of Commerce, Nebraska National Guard, 55th Wing, and the Lincoln Airport Authority presents the Guardians of Freedom Air Show, featuring the U.S. Navy Blue Angels, the F-16 Viper demo team, F-35, and the Air Force Wings of Blue. Experience a spectacle that your family will remember forever. The Guardians of Freedom Air Show, Saturday, August 26th and Sunday, August 27th at Lincoln Air Park. Parking and admission are free. Learn more at LincolnAirShow.com.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer, and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the Shuffleboard Corner. Come on Sundays for Open House League all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Shake off the start to the work week with karaoke on Monday nights. And don't forget, happy hour is every day, 3 to 6 p.m., and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Are you tired of living in pain? It's time to take control. At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, we're your one-stop shop for expert care in Lincoln. From broken bones to complex reconstruction, our skilled team will help you get back on track. Visit prairieortho.com today and discover why we're the trusted choice for thousands of patients. Don't let pain hold you back. Take the first step towards a better, pain-free life with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Call 402-489-4700.
Warning, this ad will use the F word often, so listen at your own risk. Family fun, fun with friends, freedom from fuel, free Yeti cooler, free driveway delivery. Hey, this is Carl from Nebraska Golf Carts and Priced Right Auto, and we have the all-electric Bentelli Fun Carts, and they are a blast. Plenty of fun colors, and these street-legal cars come in both 4 and 6 passenger. Tell us you heard us on the ticket and get a free Yeti cooler with your purchase. Hurry, supply is limited. Check them out at 1235 West O in Lincoln or NebraskaGolfCarts.com.
Driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
It's less than 1 month until the Guardians of Freedom Air Show comes to Lincoln's Air Park on August 26th and 27th. The show can't happen without the efforts of volunteers, and they need your help.
This is a great opportunity to raise money for civic clubs, student organizations, club sports, and others who want to be close to the high-flying action. For more details on how to volunteer at the Guardians of Freedom Air Show, visit LincolnAirShow.com.
Repeat after me. I will not touch the fuse box.
I will probably not touch the fuse box.
Sip, do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Half of the city block lost power.
And?
My chicken condo went haywire.
That's right. The chickens ran wild. So what do we do instead?
Call Joe at Ambition Electric and let him handle everything. Look, saved on speed dial.
Ambition Electric, 402-217-3415 or online at ambitionelectric.com.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, GAF Master Certified Installers, and an insurance-preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to HNHroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
This is Big Red Esports on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to Big Red Esports. My name is Lexi, I'm the social media manager.
I'm Jaden. I'm the Call of Duty game manager.
And
I'm Sam. I don't have audio in my right ear. I'm Sam. I'm the production manager
and
Overwatch game manager.
What?
Like leading him through it.
Well, he seems a little.
Yeah, no, it's throwing my brain off so bad because it's really loud in this ear and super quiet in this one. No. So I'm sitting here like.
Do you want these headphones? These ones have both.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
I can always just crack it too. I think I just crack it a little bit.
You'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Well, you guys are starting school soon. How do you guys feel about that? With the club and everything, are you guys excited for things coming up this year, or are you guys kind of,
I'm ready to be done.
Yeah.
I'm so close.
Yeah, but in terms of the club.
Yeah, the club I think is gonna.
I'm pumped.
Be extra good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping me busy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And tomorrow at 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. we are going to be a part of the Big Red Welcome Street Festival, and that happens at Memorial Stadium. Basically, a bunch of people just come, set up some booths. You
get a lot of free stuff.
Get a lot of free stuff. I don't know if you aren't a student if you can't come, but I'm sure no one would say
no
anything.
One's going to stop you.
Yeah. So if you have some free time tomorrow or you want to come out, just feel free to join us.
Yeah.
Come take a look at all the things. Get some free candy.
Mm-hmm.
They got free candy everywhere.
That is true.
Cups,
koozies,
free stuff day.
Yep, free stuff day.
Free stuff Sunday.
Stuff day.
Everybody loves free stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't want something free?
I love some free stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Free stuff.
Stuff.
Stop saying stuff.
Anyways, do we have any updates on tryouts or anything?
My tryouts will begin August 21st, which is Monday. So I'll make a post.
Man.
I have to start them right away because my roster deadline is September 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because you have what coming up?
The collegiate tournament that's sponsored through Blizzard starts on the 9th of September.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to have my roster locked by September 1st.
You have to have 5 main and 5 alternatives. Yeah, you do.
You have to have 5 main, 1 alter. You have to have 6 need to be registered, and then you can have up to 5, like 4 extra alternatives. You can have up to 10 people on your roster, but you have to have, I think, 6.
Okay.
Yeah, we do something like that in College COD.
Or maybe it's just 5. I think maybe you only have to have 5.
Yeah,
but one of
only
them
have
has
to
to
have
be technically your game manager. So like technically I'd put myself down, so I'd be a 6. So technically I am a sub, but it's like if I need to I can play, but I'm based on from what I know about my team and who's coming in already and who played last year, I shouldn't be playing. So
but that's, I mean,
yeah, then that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. I don't want to play. I don't want to be a player coach. I think that always goes horribly wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Because
egos can get in the way
it
of
creates conflict, and then
Yeah.
especially if you're trying to coach but also be on the team, they're going to view it as, well, they're the coach, but they're also my teammate, so they're just
Well, that's
think
how I
you're
always
being
felt
them,
about Jake in the league when he
Mm.
was coaching Outlaws too. It was just like Jake's just kind of like putting himself in when he
Yeah.
shouldn't be putting himself in because
Mhm.
Happy is just better.
Mhm.
So why are you playing yourself?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, so I got to do my tryouts super early,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which will be fun, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not like the end all be all of your tryouts. I mean, people can still probably join. And
Yeah, this is mostly just for A team. A team will have to be locked. If I
Mm-hmm.
can get enough for a B team, I might as well run a B team in there
Mhm.
because that doesn't hurt.
Mhm.
I mean, they might get stomped,
But it'll be good experience.
but yeah, it'll be a good, very formal thing. And then there's also like in-game rewards for being in the tournament, which I
Mhm.
think people would enjoy.
Yeah.
And then I'm also looking at like outside leagues, just random like GGNA kind of things
Mhm.
to put those other teams in because I'm guessing I'll probably have 3 teams as my guess.
Nice. I mean, that's good.
Yeah, because I had a lot of transfers last year. I had
Mhm.
2.
And do you have more coming in this year too?
I would imagine. I'm
Anyway.
guessing we'll have people. So
Yeah.
Oh, and the collegiate tournament allows console players now too.
Yes, I saw
They just
that.
added that
Mhm. Oh,
in.
wow.
Yep.
So you can play on console or PC.
Did
I
it
mean,
say
you lose your aim assist if
Yeah.
you're playing in any custom game
Mhm.
with PC players. So
Yeah.
sucks to be you, but
you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is an option.
So Call of Duty, our tryouts are going to be mid-September. We're thinking September, like either like the week of the 11th or the week of the 18th, one of the two. Because if we're going to do a league, I'm not sure if we're going to do a league in fall. Then we would have to sign up by the 18th of September.
Mhm.
So if it were to be on the 18th, we like have tryouts and then immediately roster lock that
Yeah.
group. We already have our main team decided though, so it'd be more so tryouts for a second team.
Mhm.
I'm hoping to get a second team because I'm the 5th guy out.
Yep.
But if not, I can play as a sub. It's
Mhm.
fine. But yeah, so that's happening.
I
We're
got
planning.
you.
Yeah.
I'll learn controller and everything.
Oh, I'd love that. I'd love to see that.
Don't make me go back.
Okay, noted.
I've gone back for a friend who
oh,
plays
yeah?
on Xbox every once in a while, and I just feel so bad because I'm just like I can't do anything anymore.
You get so used to like
I used to be so good, like at Modern Warfare 19. I played on
Mhm.
controller. I used to be good at that game, like a lot better than I am at this one.
Yeah.
But now I can't.
And now you're, what do I do with my hands?
Yeah. Now it's like my thumbs lost all dexterity, but
yeah,
now I can actually like,
everywhere else is.
yeah. I don't know. I prefer the advanced movement and better keybinds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we got that. We're planning on having a statewide tournament. So that would be us. Right now we have us and Bellevue, Central Community College, Wayne State and Chadron State. And then we're looking to hopefully get like UNO and some other schools in to do a Nebraska-wide Call of Duty tournament sometime in October.
If it's Nebraska wide, are you guys requiring controller for that?
Yes. It'll be all regulation. It'll be all
Okay.
Yeah.
Asking for a friend.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Noted.
Are you that friend?
Are you that guy?
I am him.
Nah, but so we got some fun stuff. I'm trying to line up. I want to get a Big Ten tournament in, especially given that some of the teams that we've added in the past year have they all have esports clubs or teams, and some of them have Call of Duty teams. So I want to try to get as many of those in a COD tournament as possible. Coach Green has mentioned on his show on here that he's working with other Big Ten coaches to do leagues, actual like full seasons for 4 different games, but nothing for Call of Duty. So my goal is to have like a tournament, right? Just one tournament every spring, let everybody get used to the new game every November or whatever, and see who's the best in the conference, right? It wouldn't be called the Big Ten for naming and branding reasons, but
Big 11.
The big
The
big
large
18
11
tournament. The large 11.
It'll work.
Yeah. I
It won't
mean,
work.
Actually, you could probably use Pac-12 now because they dissolved.
I don't think they've completely dissolved. I mean, it's only the Pac-4, but they're they have options still, surprisingly. And we'll see what happens.
Interesting.
I'm curious to see how that goes.
There's talks of the Pac-4 poaching from the Mountain West and the American and going back to a Pac-12. It's not a power conference.
They're just gonna play like D2 schools.
No, they're gonna play like a Boise State, a UNLV, Hawaii, San Jose, San Diego. So still D1 schools, but group of 5 D1 schools that, from time to time you're like, hey, that's a pretty good school. That's like a 25th ranked school in the country.
The real question is, can they get over their academic pride to get Boise State in?
They're going to have to if they want to keep money. Although Stanford and Stanford could go independent if they really wanted to.
They're really good.
Cal, I don't think they have that luxury, but yeah, they're going to have to. They're going to have to not require conference-wide like really good GPAs to get into schools. It's just going to be like, the Pac-12, they can still have their academic standards, but the other schools are just going to be like, hey, no. That's pretty much what it's going to be.
They hold all the power.
They're not going to have. They're not going to have. Yeah. Who?
Anybody that wants to join.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
To
Yeah.
save
The Pac-4 has no power.
They're going to want them to save the conference, so they're going to be like, yeah, do whatever you want.
They have.
They have all the power to just sit there and go. We don't need to do that GPA. Actually, we're fine.
The Mountain West has all the power.
So
UCLA in 2024 plays a game at Hawaii and a game at Rutgers. So that's a lot of flying.
Yeah.
What have we done?
Huh?
What have we done? What have we
Big
done
fan.
to college athletics?
Then again, that was before Oregon and Washington joined, so maybe they dropped the Hawaii game.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens.
But I mean, with all the
So who joined?
Big
UCLA and UCLA and USC joined last year
in July.
Yeah. No, this year.
No?
Earlier. No, last year.
July. I was
Well,
in
they
Boston
said
when
that.
it
Yeah,
happened,
they said they were going to join, but not till 2024. And then this last month, Oregon and Washington announced that they're going to join in 2024. So you're adding 4 teams from the Pac-12 to the Big Ten.
So now the Big 10 is what, the Big 17?
18. And then Arizona State, Utah,
in Colorado.
Colorado all said they were going to the Big 12, which is losing Oklahoma and Texas, but this year added Cincinnati, Houston, BYU, and UCF. So they will be a Big 16.
Is UCF still
16.
good?
Yeah, actually.
They're
not as good as, undefeated season, but still good.
So Scott did something right and then
they
came over
weren't as good for like 2 years, right after he left. Like they were still solid, but they weren't like top 25 good.
Yeah.
They were still really good and fun to watch. But yeah, pretty much. He did
That's
something good.
all I hope for this season. I don't even care if we have a winning season. I just hope it's fun to watch. And not an absolute heartbreaker like last season where we would be winning and then we would lose in the fourth quarter.
You mean the last 3-4 years?
It wasn't as bad. We would either get demolished right away or we would keep it kind of close, but we would never be winning by like 3 touchdowns and then throw it away just in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, all right.
Because that happened a couple too many times where you're sitting there and you're just like, guys, we're gonna win one, and then
how do you lose this?
No.
Yeah.
What was it? Southern Georgia?
Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern. That was the
just a nobody.
That was the main heartbreaker.
Nobody could play defense. That was my daughter's first game that she ever went to. She fell asleep in
sorry.
the fourth quarter.
I bet.
Oh, so when the game actually got like crazy intense.
Yeah, and then she kept getting mad when everybody started cheering or like booing. She was like, and I was like, "You're in a football stadium. Like it's gonna happen." I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There are
And then I had
90,000
to carry her down and carry her over to our part. It was just,
oh no.
I think
she's not heavy, but she's like,
the first
like
Husker
30
game
pounds.
I went to, I had an ear infection the night before we were supposed to go. And like it was bad, like we went to the hospital and everything. And then like it came time to go like get ready for the game, and I was just like, no, I'm fine now, like let's go. So then we went, and then we got back, and I was like, I was not fine, but I wanted to go to the game.
My first Husker game in Memorial Stadium was the last time we beat a ranked opponent in Oregon.
I don't even remember who we played. I was like 6 or 7. It was
That was a good game. The Oregon game.
Shout out to Tommy Armstrong Jr.
Oh man, is it wild that I missed that like that time?
No, because they were good.
Yeah,
they were
They were actually good.
They were solid.
Really positive.
Mike Riley's first 2 years, they were still good. Like
Yeah.
people are like, oh, they were bad. Like they made a bowl game both years.
Yeah.
They were 9-0 to start his second year, and then they kind of
If only they knew where we were
sucked,
going to end up.
but-
And they would have been like, "You guys did really good. That was really awesome." Instead of like, "Oh, guys, you guys lost 2 games. How dare you? How dare you?"
That's something that I always find really interesting is there'll be players that are good and we won't recognize that. Like, who was it? Cam Jurgens, the center. He went to the Eagles, and then all of a sudden we were like, yeah, he's great. But before that, everybody's like, this guy can't block for anything.
Well,
right?
he couldn't snap for his first 2.5 years.
True.
Then he got better. He was always a good blocker, but he came in as a tight end, and then they moved him to center. That was a whole thing.
Yeah,
that was a whole thing.
Yeah, but then you had, Adrian Martinez, who ball security wasn't there, but my God, can that guy run? And
that's my son.
Now he's on the Lions.
He is,
and
he probably won't make the roster, but still,
he's
not going to make the roster.
He's third string.
He's not going to make the roster.
He's ahead of Hendon Hooker.
He's not ahead of Hendon Hooker.
He's ahead of Hendon. Look at the depth chart.
No,
I'm telling you right now.
No, I understand that he's
having fun.
You know what? We need to go to break. We're going to discuss this in the break because
All right.
Okay. All right.
I'm watching the
Big Red Esports 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Ready to upgrade your combine with new technology to make your harvest more efficient, meaning more money in your pocket? The team at Landmark Implement is here to help find the right combine for harvest. Plus, when you purchase a pre-owned combine from Landmark, you are backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network, along with mobile techs and parts drop-off points to keep you up and running, reducing downtime. View inventory online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Nutrition Authority invites you to save 35 to 75% off at our back-to-school blowout. We're taking our better-than-internet prices and cutting them even deeper, bringing you the biggest sale of the season. Monday, August 14th through 19th, the back-to-school blowout is on at Nutrition Authority. For location information, check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to NovotnyNutritionandWellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
It's not often a man wakes up and says, I feel the best I have in years. We hear this all the time at Limitless Mail, and it can happen to you when you go to Limitless Mail and get a blood test to see what your body is missing. That's how simple it is. Schedule a free consult with Limitless Male. Discuss your symptoms. Do the blood test. If your lab results say you're low in testosterone, we can fix that. Age is just a number. You can feel your best again. Just ask Limitless Male.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today. Located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
America's been around since 1776. That's nothing. America's still just learning how to party. The Irish? The Irish have been doing it for thousands of years. Party the Irish way at McKinney's Irish Pub in the Haymarket. They've got your favorite Irish beers on tap, along with all the local and domestics. Plus great house cocktails, a huge selection of Irish whiskey, and the best Irish pub food in town. See the full menu and list of specials online at mckinneyspub.com or just head down there. McKinney's Irish Pub at 7th and P in the Haymarket.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. It doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
The sweet relief of air conditioning after a hot day in the summer sun. For only $2.88 a day, LES helps power life's special moments and your comfort. Learn more at les.com/value.
This is Big Red Esports on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to Big Red Esports. My name is Lexi, I'm the social media manager.
I'm Jaden. I'm the Call of Duty game manager.
And I'm Sam. I'm the production manager and Overwatch manager. Got to get it all out at once. Because now that Z's not here, now I have the long title, and so I feel like I gotta Eminem spit some bars for you guys real quick. I'll get it out, so I'm not just sitting here and yep. And I also do this, and I also do this, and I also do that.
Well, I mean, we know that, so we're not gonna.
Yeah, I don't know. Feels braggy.
I also,
but you know, I'm just like incredibly humble, so like I don't.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
Anyways.
Yeah. We're closing out the segment. A few minutes left. So, any closing thoughts on everything?
Closing arguments, please.
Yeah, closing arguments. Make them now.
Yeah. What would you like to say about our day today, Lexi?
Yeah, I definitely learned a lot, and I never spaced out at any point, and I definitely consumed everything that you guys have said. Yeah, it's been great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Great information.
Glad we've learned something today.
And Rico, what did you learn today?
Nothing.
Wonderful.
And Jaden, what did you learn today?
Nothing. Is this what we're coming to a conclusion?
I feel like a mom at the dinner table.
We all
Like
just kind of.
pestering their
What did you
kids.
do in school today? You
I
have to
learned
come
more
home
about
with
the
one
lore
thing.
of Star Wars, which is cool.
There you go.
That's true.
What about you, Jaden?
What I learned.
And apparently,
High School Musical, the musical? Boom.
Yeah,
There you go.
I did learn
The series.
That
It's High School Musical, the musical, the series. You have to have the whole title,
Is
or
it?
else it's just the musical.
So many different words.
I learned that.
You're not implying that it's the series.
Okay, I apologize.
How dare you?
I would actually like
That's what happens when you space out.
if season 4 wasn't the final season. If season 4 wasn't the final season, I thought about just like seeing if I could find a way to reach out to someone on that team.
What did you learn today?
What did I learn today?
Yeah.
Well, I learned that Oregon and someone else are coming. Someone else are coming. What, Washington or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
Washington.
Oh, okay, cool. I did remember. I just didn't.
I heard Hawaii a couple times. So.
No.
Well, there's also a lot of things
During,
going
during,
on in
during
Hawaii.
the moments that
so
I was spacing out,
yeah.
I heard Hawaii.
Hawaii.
They're coming. I learned a little bit about, eligibility waivers.
Yep.
I didn't realize that you could only transfer twice.
You get one free transfer. Then you have to sit out a year if you transfer a second time.
That's lame because he already set out.
Well,
He set out for 9 months. Anyways,
All right, well, we only have about a minute left, so I'm gonna say again, tomorrow, Sunday
Yeah,
at
plug it.
6:30 to 8:30 p.m. we are going to be a part of the Big Red Welcome Street Festival, and that is at Memorial Stadium. Basically, anybody can come. They're gonna have a bunch of booths and everything. Is hosted by UNL as a whole, so you can come and get a bunch of free stuff. I think all of us kind of plan to be there, and it's a great
Yeah.
time to learn more
I
about the club
know-
if you're interested, or if you just want to come and talk to us. Feel free to do that as well.
I'm sure. I know that me, Jaden, Lexi, and Z will all be there, and I imagine we'll have people that will be hanging out around.
Yeah,
It sounds like we might have some games to play.
Oh,
so
yes,
people
yeah.
we might be
Yeah.
the cool booth.
Mhm.
So
That's true.
just look for the crowd of people and head that direction.
Yeah. Well, that'll be it for us today in Big Red Esports. We'll catch you guys next week. Go Big Red.
Bye.